Hey guys, welcome back to Rhino Pips FX. Today we are going to show you how we made £2,000 in no time using our two wonderful indicators and resistance and support zones. Now on the screen here we have the resistance and support zones. These are lines actually. The resistance zones are in red. And the support zones are in green. Now if price breaks through a resistance zone, then it's going to go to support, and support is currently green. And if price breaks through that support again, that green turns to red. But here we're going to show you how we quickly make £2,000 in no time. Now again, our two indicators are really ideally what you want to use for trading, because they tell you when you are going down or when you're going up in terms of the actual market, if you're buying or you're selling. Now on the actual trend panel to your left there, you can see, and we are using the 1 hour time frame by the way guys, it says that we are selling. And on the actual screen to your right, you can see a lower high. Now a lower high goes down to a lower low. Now if we combine that with the support and resistance, now we can really narrow down trades and get some really fantastic trades. Now you can use different time frames, but we are using the 1 hour time frame at the moment. Now on the actual chart with a lower high, as we're going from lower high to lower low, of course we've now broken the resistance zone or resistance line. As you can see, price is heading straight down to a support, so we are selling. But we do have three confluences that tells us to sell. Now the first confluence is our trend panel. Before the trend panel, we would have had a lower high alert go off. We do have the alert, so you don't have to be in front of the screen all day. The alert will go off a lower high, which means to sell. All you've got to do then is check our trend panel, whatever time frame you're in. If you're in a 1 hour time frame, then you want to make sure the 4 hour time frame is also in sync, so as that's a higher time frame. Now we have two confluences. Now your last confluence will be your moving average. That's that orange line that you can see above price. Now if price is below the actual moving average, then that's another confluence to say that we are selling. Another thing to look out for guys is the bearish fair value gap. If bearish fair value gap is a great indicator when you are trading. That just indicates that price will bounce off that fair value gap and go down further towards your resistance or towards your support. Now guys, there are so many different strategies on the market. When checking YouTube, you're going to find hundreds of different strategies, but we do find the lower high, the zigzag method is pretty straightforward. If you combine that with your resistance and support lines, then it's a golden. But the fundamental thing here guys is that we have our two in-house indicators that do most of the work for us. We don't need to stare at the screen for hours in terms of looking for trades. When a lower high is made or a higher low is made, if you know how that works, then all you've got to do is check the trend panel to make sure you have a confluence, and then check your moving average to make sure that's a third confluence. If you're bouncing off a fair value gap, then that's a fourth confluence, and then you're good to go. Now on the screens you'll find we have blue shaded sort of shapes on there. That shape just indicates the direction we are going. As you can see on the screen now, this lower high, there's a massive bearish candle going towards our support line there, and as you can see in the red box towards your right, we are over £2,000 in profit. As you can see, again, the strategy is straightforward. No need to get signals of anyone from any groups. You can do this yourself. You can work on a 50 minutes time frame, the 1 hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame, whichever one suits you or suits your trading style. We do have a course on this, so if you want to learn how to trade, we do have a link below where you can actually go and click and check. It's pretty affordable guys. You won't find an easier strategy than this strategy in front of you, and again, you won't find a lot of people trading live in front of you, which is what we are doing right now. A lot of people show you the strategy, but they don't actually show you a live trading example. So as you can see, that's all we do. We show you live trading examples, showing you how the zigzag, our strategy, zigzag trading strategy works, and how our trend panel, in-house trend panel, really helps in terms of taking trades. But as you can see guys, we are still in profit in that red box to your right, and price is still steadily pushing towards the support zone. It's pretty straightforward. we are using, again, resistance and support, and we're using our trend panel in combination with our zigzag strategy as well. There are quite a few zigzag sort of strategies out there, but we have a break of candle strategy, which you won't find anywhere else. We've programmed this ourselves, so in order to do most of the work for us, because you know, when you're on the market and you are trading, you think price is definitely going down, but you need certain confluences to show price is definitely going in that direction. You could lose your trade, so we have created this zigzag break of candle strategy indicator that will alert us when there is a break in candle, when the price is going in the opposite direction. So what you've got to do then is check the trend panel, make sure price is indeed going that direction, then check your moving average. Is the moving average above the candles, or is it below the candles? And with that, you can take your trade. The support and resistance clearly just shows us where we are taking our our price from and to. Here on the screen you can see an example of our indicators. It's outlined that there is a potential trade on gold, and all you've got to do is go to gold and see where we are. Now we're in gold at the moment, and we are on a bullish fair value gap, and as you can see, price is pushing right up. And what we want to do is just open this up to have a clearer view of what we are doing. As you can see there, price is retesting a fair value gap, and we are going to push right up. So we are going to potentially take a trade on this one here, as you can see on the trend panel. So again, I'll just reiterate what you're saying. So we have had just an alert on gold to buy. So you have a higher low going towards a higher high. Price has been there before, as you can see to your left on that red resistance zone. We're not clearly there yet at the moment, but price has been there before, and it will go there to make a double top. So we are temporarily going to push up to that that resistance zone, as you can see. Just going back into US 30 here, which is obviously the trade that we are currently in, which is selling towards our support zone here. I just wanted to see how far the actual price here has gone to. We want price to go and touch that support zone right there, that support line. And again, going back to gold, you can see that price is starting to push up, exactly what we wanted. We've had the alert for the higher low goes towards higher high. The trend panel on the 1 hour says buy, the 4 hour says buy, daily says buy. That's an extremely strong signal to buy. And as you can see, the market is also pushing up, and we are pushing up towards that resistance zone right there. So the aim is to buy from where we are, bouncing off the fair value gap straight towards that resistance zone. Yes, it will make a double top, which eventually will go back down, but in the interim, in the short term, we are buying pushing up towards that resistance zone. So on the screen, guys, we are currently buying gold. Very straightforward. Again, the 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly are all buy. We've had a higher low right down there on the actual screen, going up to a higher high. So we know clearly that we are buying, because we do have all the confluences on the bottom there. Just in the you can see it right down just below the high low indicator there, or the actual high low writing there. You can see, yes, a little bit clearer there, you can see our moving average. Now that's our third confluence. Now this moving average is indicating that price is being supported by a moving average, which means price is being pushed right up. So again, very easy strategy, guys. You have an indicator that goes off, tells you if it's a lower high or a higher low. Lower high goes down to a lower low, higher low goes up to a higher high. That simple. And then we just check our trend panel. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? And our time frame, and we take our trade. That simple. It's just that simple, guys, and it's made us over £2,000 today. So guys, please subscribe, like and comment, and we'll see you on the next video.